My name is Devin Hinzo. I'm from San Jose, California. Working at Cal Performances is really unique because we present so many different types of artists with so many different perspectives and worldviews. So day to day in my role, I'm usually tracking conversations with agents about projects that are coming up or projects that are coming up in the future that we might need more details from. I'm talking with the finance department, making sure that everybody gets paid on time, which is something that I really I care about a lot. I make sure that all happens. I mentioned that I play the oboe, and no one in my family has formal training in music, so it was just something that spoke to me at a young age, and I pursued it. I got my bachelor's of music from Mannes College in New York City, and I decided to go for a completely different experience for grad school, and I went to the Cleveland Institute of Music. In addition to being an oboist, I was really lucky to have a class open at Mannes about digital music production, and so that's something I got into in my college years that carried through in my adult years, and that, in addition to oboe playing, has been a really awesome outlet, a creative outlet, channeling my creative energy into creating compositions or different types of music. It's been really fun for me, and it gives me a lot of confidence, and even it just makes it more clear that music and the arts is like something that I need to do. So prior to joining Cal Performances on staff, I had just moved back to the Bay Area from finishing grad school and doing some work in Cleveland, Ohio. And I was just becoming familiar with the Bay Area arts landscape as an adult. So I had some friends who were playing in the Esperanza Spalding Opera a few years ago, the 21-22 season. It was exciting to be there, and I was really just moved by being in the audience. Like coming from New York and having that experience of these really cutting edge projects and things that are a bit challenging, I was like, oh, this is here too. Like, this is awesome. And it's great that, people are taking risks on projects that, challenge people and get them thinking outside the box. I found that I have a knack and a passion for programming, and I've always tried to find new works or support composers. When I was in school, being friends with composers and trying to find ways to work together. So that is really innate in me, that collaborative spirit. And so I think that translates to why I'm here now, is because that's basically what I'm doing, is talking about what the future could be, what a project could be, and then helping assist with the planning of our seasons through contracting, through working with the agents, supporting Katie, my department, and Jeremy. It's really fun. I really love being in the middle of all of these conversations. Yeah, the most challenging part of my job, and maybe people can relate, others can relate, is just believing in yourself. And so just remembering that, I got this job for a reason, and that, I'm very capable. That overcoming that barrier has been a challenge, but I'm excited to see how I've been able to, overcome that in just a short period of time. Just keep an open mind, be creative in your thought processes and your acceptance of other perspectives, and it means setting your ego aside sometimes, and you just be really surprised about the types of people and the types of experiences you'll you'll have, because there's so much energy and passion to bring one project together from one group in one part of the world, but then you amplify that by thousands, different parts of the world, different groups, different individuals. It's just really fun to be a part of that conversation. I just can't think of anything else that I'd want to do, because even though I'm not on the stage anymore, I've accepted that, something that I do really well is supporting others and believing in others. And so that's what I just really love to do.